Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Grime. In our previous episode, we beat the mothers, and now this place is a little eerie, because there's nobody in it. We also did find the map, which was great, because I completely missed it early on. And we went kind of back into Gloom Nest, which I don't think we're really supposed to be at, but it intrigues me. So I kind of want to head back that way. I might go kind of a dumb route and go like this so that we can fill in some of this area along the way. So let's do that. I will say I'm surprised. Actually, hold before we go. Let's be a little bit smarter. We do have a lot of mass on us, so let's use that. I mean, we know that we need a lot of strength for that one weapon. So did I misread that weapon? I should double check myself. If I did, my YouTube comments are gonna roast me alive. No, yeah, 14. 14 seems so high. That's crazy. Have I even gotten 14 levels? Yeah, I'm level 23. Wow, that snuck up on me. Does that imply that I have completely beefed my build, putting so much of it into health? One wonders. Others being organic like this is really interesting, considering that everyone else we've seen so far has been, like a literal stone. Alright. Yeah, we'll go down. Warp this guy up. Okay. Warp this guy up. I need to double check that the artists are still there. In the other room, because that might imply that we can't like finish the side quest. Oh, a twofer. I did not expect that to even be possible. Alright, so it's interesting that the map does like sort of like keep the lie going with some of the places where the stuff doesn't fully connect. But like right here, that does actually connect. It's just blacked away. Assuming what the game wants me to do. Oh. Oh, that's very tricksy. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky game. Making me do a blind jump like that. Crimson Ichor. Is that going to be crushed to gain a hunt point? Wow. So I got these 2 bits of lithic art that I want to turn in. I'm trying to figure out why would I ever want to just like hold on to the hunt point. I guess no, I'm legitimately like not coming up with any like good reason to for the game to not have that as just a point. You know? Because if someone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a no hunt point run," okay, well just don't spend them. Like I don't get them existing, but in like two different states, unredeemed and not. Like possibly there's going to be an NPC that we'll trade with or something. Heck, yeah. So like this is where we would go down. Actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this since we're close. That one body being there, really, it's hard to tell, like, is that an error or not? Okay, that does nothing for us in terms of progression. I was hoping that that was going to be like a cool little, like, oh, you found this thing a little early. Have a nice little extra hunt point or whatever. I don't know. But no. You know what? We're going to go ahead and pop this. See if we can't. Or, you know, still not great in terms of. No. Right, but how get up there? Is it permeating a wall over here somehow? Yes, no. We lost a fair bit of health doing that, but that's okay. Got there in the end. What are you gonna be? Petalstone hands. Alright, cool. So that's the last bit of this armor stone set, right? Yeah. So this gives strength and health, as opposed to the strength and force that we've currently got. Not a bad amount of it either. Plus 15% strength. I'll take it, you know. Plus we'll look cool. Bye. This checked, because I think I did kill this guy before, but I'm not certain anymore. Hey, that's 600 souls, so I'll take it. Hey, nice. Alright, cool. One-way door that we never opened. You are. An obelisk fist. Alright. New weapon. That requires... What are we short on? Oh, 8 strength. Alright. I'm definitely feeling the need to be investing in strength now. That's interesting. 2 weapons in a row that we just aren't strong enough to wield. Okay, all that is good, I reckon. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Gosh, so early. Holy shit. Alright. Go ahead and pop it. The way that this game, like, you're constantly having to choose between, like, do I want to have my stuff, like, charging, or do I want to hold on to it? The way that that choice is constantly sort of forcing you into less than perfect decisions is actually great. That's one of the things that I think Hollow Knight really captured really well, is that you having to play aggressive in order to get your stuff back. Forced players to make interesting choices instead of necessarily optimal choices. Bow daggers, which requires more dex. That's interesting. All right. I feel like we already had these somehow. They look familiar. Weird. Oh, shit. I'm definitely feeling like we're here too early, because, 1, it's really dark, but 2, we don't have a projectile, you know? See, like right here, we need a projectile for dealing with that. Just don't have one. And we don't have a double jump in order to deal with that. Yeah. Right? I felt something explode through my controller, through, you know, the vibration function. And then I felt my heart, like, react to it. We are pretty assuredly not where we're supposed to be right now. Oh, that's pretty, though. Look at all these flowers. Question mark? Oh, hello. What does that circle mean? Oh, well, we missed the parry. We missed the parry by a country mile. Now we are on the opposite side of an entirely different region. All right. I'm going to walk over to this little spot. and change our save point, and then I'll see you guys there. All right, here we are. And I did actually have a thought while on the way here. The elevator shaft looked unfamiliar to me earlier, and the reason it looked unfamiliar because it had all those diagonal platforms, and those really genuinely weren't there before. Only after we killed the mothers that did those go away. So, what is this glowing green? Oh, because we were wearing clothes that give us a bonus on this bonus. Cool. I like that. Alright, I do want to walk into this room over here to the left. Hopefully some of these... Yes. Some of these are still here. Oh no, but the artist is not. Alright, so does that tell us that in classic Dark Souls-y fashion, if you don't do a side quest early enough, you just miss out on it? I hate that. Not a fan of that particular design choice of Dark Souls, but you know what, we accept that that's what the designers wanted to do, and we move on. It. That's not what I wanted to do. So at this point, we should be able, yeah. Here. There's my body, so let's see if we can aggro that. Yeah, there it is. Deliberately trying to take advantage of the healing that retrieving your body gives us. Okay, we did a bad job. Okay, not enough. We'll heal in. Yeah, schlorp. Flower fighter, 1 out of 5. Alright. I guess this is probably just another like hunt 'em down kind of quest. I'm down for that. And we're pretty clearly not supposed to be here without some sort of projectile. Can't tell if that jump is just like... Never mind, it's totally doable. Oh. That's mildly upsetting. I thought maybe I could climb on there and then walk around. Alright, I'll see you guys back there. Alright, here we are back at the Gloom Nest. Where is my body? Says that it's right about here. There it is. Alright. There we go. Now we've cracked this open for an urn of volatile eyes. I don't know what that is. Throw an urn filled with volatile eyes that creates a nasty explosion of contact. I think they meant on contact. Either way, it's fine. Okay. Hello. A life unwanted. Unwanted thoughts, unwanted suffering. Voices once forgotten. Pain crawls into my head. Oh, weeper, drown my thoughts in your tears. Relatively sure, yeah, we've been here before. Do we think there might be some... Shit. Alright, hold. Jesus, we came close to dying. We'll let ourselves heal. I'm really not clear on what the parry window there might be. I mean, it was definitely early there. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm definitely just like barking up the wrong tree. I should not focus on Gloom Nest right now. I should go where the game clearly wants me to go, up there. So let's abandon that stuff and just head in the other direction. I'm sad about missing the art piece stuff. Like, maybe that guy's still somewhere. I just haven't re-found him, but I'm betting he's dead. I'm betting that's it for that side quest, which kind of sucks. It definitely does make me think, like, I am now strongly incentivized. Next time I find a boss, don't interact with that boss. Finish exploring the area, and then interact with the boss once you've done literally everything else you can. Which is one of the reasons why I think it's not the best game design choice, because I know I'm not the only person who has that kind of reaction. This feels like I've done something that I was expected to have double jump for, kind of scenario. Alright, we're gonna mark this with, I don't know why it changed like that. The yellow, maybe. Oh, you're back. That's interesting that he was gone and now he's back. But yeah, like, because the NPC vanished, because I killed the boss, as far as I can tell, it definitely feels like I'm now strongly incentivized. I've been all but told by the game, don't fight bosses until you don't have a choice. In my mind, that's a little bit of a game design. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not a common reaction to that. But that's the natural thought process for me. So, World Pillar. Oh, hey, another one of those circle-y things. Oh, well, hello again, Carvin. By the sound of the working lift coming from outside, I assume you have found your way through here via brute force. Ah, poor flowers. So much wasted effort. Anyway, Shidra of the World Pillar themself is willing to deal with you. Of all the Breath's creations, they are the greatest. Go on now, Shidra is waiting. We can trade later. Okay. Really interesting motif of us, like, shattering things. I'm assuming Shidra's over to the right, but I want to see what's up here. Go to the Master Shidra. We do not speak before. Fair. Alright, the fall damage is definitely starting to annoy me. It is logical in Dark Souls. In a 2D game, it starts to become a little less logical. Ah, there it is. Shidra, you look cool. I was hoping your kind could not form out of shattered and scattered womb. Yet here you are, wearing it. No matter. As you are already here, we may as well make a deal. I am Shidra of the World Pillar, Breath Smither, Mediator and Creator. I am Order and its Defender. And you, Arklan, in your incomplete, weakened form, may not recall what your goal here is, I will help, but first you will help me. An ancient, ravenous beast roams the feaster's lair. It is beyond my reach, but not yours. Destroy it. Deliver me its yoke. In the meantime, as a show of goodwill, I offer you my crafting services at a cost no greater than the materials required for the process. You are welcome, Arklan. Is it gonna... Yep. Yep, so that... Yeah, I was skipping ahead. That's on me. Alright, upgrade. Let's see what that's got. Aha, at last. I mean, we're getting a lot of leverage out of the Maul Axe. It's fast. It's got alright range. We'll probably be using it for a long time. Forgot about the burst lantern, if I'm being honest. Let's work. I think the burst lantern's like a prepper. Like you get an enemy ready and then you deal the damage with another. Ooh boy, Shooter's hands, I'm noticing in the background, are painful to look at. I mean, it's probably a bad call, but let's go ahead and invest in this and see what happens. Molax +1. And so the mass cost went up, I'm pretty sure. But not the blood metal cost. Interesting. Would you want to bet that the weapons like carry over to New Game Plus or something like that? That would make a lot of sense to me. You know what, let's go ahead and use our hunt point here, because I want to invest that. Harder gained from all sources. Actually, I'm not actually totally... I've cooled off on this concept. But this one, longer parry, hell yeah. I'm for it. Now it takes 3 to make it longer. Oof. Ah. Okay, cool. Don't let that lengthy swindler in there fool you. We are here to get you back to the palace and on the path. And me on the path. Win-win. They're definitely going to try and distract you with some sort of stupid fetch quest. That's how it always is with them. Buh, I need this eye goop from the ugliest face in the desert. Buh. Or something dumb like that. Alright, it's possible that our artist friend might come here, which would be phenomenal. I would love that. Greetings, Aklan. I am of the assistants. I may trade with you for common offerings. Okay? This supply may frequently refresh. To trade with me would be to your benefit. Okay? Alright, so we can buy this. Okay, the trader was where I saw the bow axes. So this makes me think a tuning lantern applies empowered steps range, damage dealt by resonance. The fact that I have picked this up on my own makes me think that I shouldn't buy weapons from the traders. But blood metal splinters, I definitely could see myself doing that. Because bow daggers, not bow axe. Okay, I see the mistake that I made now. Let's actually do, in that case, I do want to go ahead and buy that other, since he said that they refresh, I want to buy this. To have those in my pocket. And you, what do you got? Incredible. Beings from all over the world come here bringing Shidra gifts. Only rarely do they offer their help in return. I'm responsible for the pile of gifts deemed less of use for Shidra of the World Pillar. I am permitted to use them in trade, and as an honorary guest here, you are worthy of participating in the exchange. World Pillar Fragment can be crushed to invigorate the vessel. Alright. Can be used as target or more. Reduces incoming damage. So yeah, I'm not really planning on using any of the consumables. Like, that's just not really how I play. I'm the kind of guy who finishes an RPG with 99 potions. Fully anticipate same thing happening here. I really like these little twisty particles that they do to illustrate, like, hey, this is where the map thingy is. Beacon attuned. Show me this map. There's not much to it yet. We'll get there. Okay. This diagonal line here is really interesting. I'm betting that's a manual special case in a map that is otherwise all vertically oriented grids. Um, the fact that there's this line here and this line here makes me think that we can get down into this area and explore. So I want to poke around here a little bit before we move on. Greetings, Aklan. I am of the assistance. To my right is the Whirlpool Nerve Pass. The other nerve passes connect to this one have been blocked. To make use of it and gain passage, you must rid them of their turned sentries. Reconnecting the paths would be to your benefit. Alright, cool. Fast travel. I'm for it. Alright, so this one does not have a sentry that I need to clear out. That is good. What are you? Pillar fragment. Alright, fair enough. Greetings, Aklan. I am of the assistance. To fulfill your task and hunt down the feaster, proceed to the left. Be aware, the lower elevators of the world below refuses to be summoned. Get it running again would be to your benefit. Yep, fair. Okay, so we are all but certainly going to be picking up a double jump or a mid-air dash sometime soon. Ah, okay, I see. Blood metal splinter, good, good. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Off this immediately because we have taken some hits. Charcoal root, alright. Orb. It is dark here. What have I? Okay, I have made a mistake. Hunt point gained. Nice. I wasn't expecting a hunt point. I was expecting that to just be a, hey, you've made your life marginally less terrible. Oh boy, we are hurting. Nope. I feel fairly confident that what it's trying to get me to do is use my right stick ability to yank them when they turn yellow like that. That feels very sensible to me, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. Hello? I don't know which audacious deserter sculpted you under the broken sky. That rubble will be made into bricks when we find it. As will you, should you step into the servant's path ahead unwelcome. Stay here under the broken sky where you belong, counterfeit. Rude. Some interesting world building happening with that. Alright, so interesting that this counts as like a different like map region. Alright. 2 out of 3 thin nacre. Assuming that I can't just jump down this, yeah, I would almost certainly die if I tried that. Forget what the nacre will do for me. Okay. I dodged. That wasn't what it wanted me to do. It wanted me to be patient. Okay, are you still dead? You are! Hooray! Successful hunting. Another charcoal root. Creeps, 4 out of 7. There we go. There we go. Alright. We got an achievement for that. Pull down prey. Oh, hold. That does seem like maybe a little bit of a gotcha in terms of building up healing charges, but... Hello. That was also a hunt. I'm quite surprised by that. Hollow root hands. Okay. What did that do for me? Unplugging that. Hollow root legs, alright. Worth a shot. Puppies. Okay. Don't think I can make that yet. Don't feel like I can make that either. Shit. Okay. I think they just gave that one to me. Hollow root chest. Alright, well, let's take a look at this hollow root stuff. Looks cool. Plus strength, and dex, and resonance. In pretty much equal measure. Interesting. Wonder. Aha. We got there in the end. Took me probably longer than it should have, but alright, so there is like a bullet time effect that's applied when we do that, which is good for me. Yeah, cool. So we can do stuff like that. That's fun. Okay. Probably should wait. Go. Wait. Okay, did that turn off the blue stuff? Raw blade. Cool. Is it not? What is raw blade? Not anything there. Interesting. Okay. What are you, raw blade? Seriously though, what is raw blade? You can't just draw a name like that and be like, yeah, don't worry about it. Can't tell. I am struggling slightly with menu navigation. I'm sure you can tell. Maybe it's a quest item? Oh, nope, that's not the way. Oh, fuck. I thought that you guys were turned off. Well, I thought I could handle two of them on each side, but I was wrong. Hey, do you know anything about this raw blade? Choose wisely. Okay, yeah, it's a weapon. I guess I wasn't seeing it because I didn't meet the requirements. Seems pretty good. It's fast. It's got pretty decent weapon power. You can charge it with lightning, dashing forward and through prey. Cool. do I want to invest more into my current weapon? Feels like a mistake. It feels like a pretty big mistake, but at the same time, having money and not investing it feels like also a mistake. Bigger parry window would be huge. Force regen speed would also be huge. When prey are destroyed by not absorbed, they drop a small amount of breath. Ooh. I do like that. Interesting. Let's... Nope, nope, we can't afford it. This one feels like probably a pretty pretty good one to have. I mean, obviously we're not there right now. Like 40% ardor, or 40% more damage when we're at 100% ardor, it seems pretty hard to argue with. We'll go with that. It's such an unfocused build that I'm doing. Let's also increase our strength, so that we hit a little harder. Onwards! Retrieve our body. Okay, so it must just be that there's like multiple thingies in the environment, and as we kill more of them, this area gets easier to traverse, I guess. You prey hunt complete. Oh. Oof, so early. So early. There we go. Want to get that hunt completed. Alright, so. That's pretty neat the way that you can essentially like bunny hop your way to victory. There another dude? Yeah, come on over. Fragment, alright. Bird. creatures around here. Okay, hold on. I will talk to you guys in a moment. I want to find out what's going on with this first. There you are. Nice. Cool. See, like right there, directly above me, that looks like prime double jump secret opportunity to me. Whew. Definitely feels like there's a secret going on here, but not seeing it, whatever it is. What's up, fellas? No, no. Those would be impossible to unravel. Tear off the dry, thin roots, they make the best threads. Won't be much longer before I'm taken to the palace, and if you are going to replace me, you need to do this right. Why would I want to replace you? I'm going to be a sculptor, not a stitcher. You are what the Carven wants you to be, and right now, they need more stitchers. Ridiculous. Form sculpting is of much more greater significance. Ha! As if they would let you sculpt any forms. If anything, you were to sculpt new servants or the offerings into bricks. Enough of this. Just be quiet and let me work. You crud. Some excellent world building going on right there. Very interesting. Aha! Are we finally going to find our beacon? I do enjoy. They're doing the same thing that like Hollow Knight does, where it takes a while of exploring a place without a map, and then you get the map, and you're like, oh, this is great. I know what's happening now. Okay. A barrier that we need to completely disable. Ooh, alright. Yes, please. I will happily take a respawn point down here. What's your deal? That rumbling from high up above. The world pillar's lift is functional once more. That can only mean one thing. The mothers of Lithic are gone. And just as the Carven have been running out of bricks. Levelum suits you, Endgiver. You have descended from the world pillar on a quest from Shidra, then. Strange that they would be willing to deal with you when they refused the Coda. Still here, I have nothing more to say to you. We both know how this will all inevitably end. I wish only for one final thing before that happens. Which is... leaving me in the dark. There we go, nice. And that right there, that good map design right there of having the electricity on either side of that thing and having it shut off the moment you like do the thing. Fun. Oh, well that's... we did it. Oh, I should have been checking. There we go. Little messy, but works. The fact that the parry doesn't give you any juice until you're actually like getting a kill out of it is pretty interesting. I feel like I've gone too far, but to be honest, this feels like a boss room. And I'm like, I do not want to head to a boss inside of here. Alright, cool. Still getting attacked in my butthole, though. Thank you. Nope. Oh boy. All right, I feel like we are going in the wrong direction. We should have been going to the right and get the map, and then head to the left. Boy, we went far. Tell you what, we will do that next episode. Um, for now, I think we're gonna call it here, and we'll pick up at this spot very soon. Until then, bye.